late, but I needed you to hear this. Been carrying this feeling way too long. The city got quiet around 2:30. I'm sitting by the window thinking only of you. Got my phone in my hand, your name on the screen, trying to find the words for what this all really means. I've been here before, thought I knew what love was. Gave my whole heart out and got back just because. But something about the way you say my name makes me feel like nothing's ever gonna be the same. I used to run from anything this real, convinced myself I didn't want to feel. But tonight the walls are down, and baby, here's the sound of a man who's finally done pretending, finally tired of defending every reason that he built to stay alone. Girl, you made this feel like home. It's 3 a.m. and I'm grateful, grateful that you came into my life. It's 3 a.m. and I'm faithful, ready to be everything you need tonight. I used to fear this kind of open, now I'm standing here wide awake. 3 a.m. and I'm grateful, baby, you're the reason that I stay. I think about that evening in the rain last fall. You grabbed my hand and said you'd catch me if I fall. Didn't make a promise out of something small. You just showed up quietly and gave me your all. I watched you love me past my worst days, never made me feel like I was too much to take. You pour yourself a glass of wine and listen to every broken story I was carrying. Nobody taught me love could feel this safe, like I could be imperfect and still stay. So I'm done with holding back. Here's everything I have, and I know the timing might seem crazy, but this feeling's driving me past every fear I've ever known before. Baby, I just need you more. It's 3 a.m. and I'm grateful, grateful that you waited on my heart. It's 3 a.m. and I'm faithful, ready now to play my honest part. I used to fear this kind of open, now I'm standing in your light. 3 a.m. and I'm grateful, baby, I love you, said it right. Maybe love don't need the perfect moment, maybe it just needs a willing soul. I was searching for the right conditions, baby, you were always making me whole. So I'll trade the safe and comfortable silence for the truth I've kept locked up inside. 3 a.m. feels like a new beginning, and I'm done with having nowhere to hide. It's 3 a.m. and I'm grateful, every sleepless night that led to you. It's 3 a.m. and I'm faithful, staying here is all I want to do. No more fear inside this open, no more running from the light. 3 a.m. and I'm grateful, baby, you're my peace, you're my right. I've been holding this in since the first night we met. Can I tell you now? You probably never noticed the way I watched you leave, like I was memorizing something I might need. I kept it cool and distant, like I didn't care too much, but every casual goodbye still felt like a rush. I was scared to need me, didn't want to move too fast. Didn't know if what we had was built to last. So I played it understated like my heart was safe. But tonight feels different, like truth won't wait. And I'm tired of acting like it's just fate, when it's deeper than that. This is my afterglow confession. I've been feeling you in every direction, not just in the dark, not just for show. It's steady, it's quiet, it grows. I don't wanna hide it anymore. Don't wanna stand half outside your door. If you feel it too, just let me know. This is my afterglow confession. You told me once you worry, love fades when it gets real. But I've been here consistent in every way I feel. Not loud with declarations, not drowning you in words, just showing up in moments where it really matters most. If you lean a little closer, you'll see it in my eyes. I'm not chasing temporary, I'm not built for quick goodbyes. I want the kind of future that feels slow and sure. No pressure, no spotlight, just honesty. If you reach for my hand, it's already free. I don't right, yeah. This is my afterglow confession. I've been feeling you in every direction, not just in the dark, not just for show. It's steady, it's quiet, it grows. I don't wanna hide it anymore. Don't wanna stand half outside your door. If you feel it too, just let me know. This is my afterglow confession. I'm not asking for forever tonight, just something real in this soft light. Let's not overthink what's true. This is my afterglow confession. No dramatic over-expression, just a heart that's open and slow, ready to let you know. If you stay, I'll stay the same. No game, no shifting blame in this calm and steady glow. Here's my afterglow confession. I've been holding this in, now it's yours to hold if you want it. Yeah. Still here, still warm. The kitchen light is low, you left the radio on. A half-drunk cup of tea, so I knew you hadn't gone. Your sweater on the chair, that lavender you wear, it hit me like a prayer I'd been afraid to say out loud. I've been so far inside my head, convinced that love was something people said. But you stayed patient in the quiet, never asked for more than I could give. Baby, you just sat with me through every night I couldn't breathe. And I don't have the words quite right, but I feel them in my chest tonight. Something soft is finally breaking free, like the door I kept locked is opening. The candle's still burning after all the things I put you through. The candle's still burning, baby, all the light was always you. You didn't need me perfect, you just needed me to stay. candle's still burning. Gonna love you right from today. Oh, I remember February when I almost walked away, convinced that being numb was better than the way. You caught me on my silence without raising up your voice. Just told me take your time, I'll be right here when you're ready. Man, nobody ever did that for me. Everybody let the moment things got deep, but you turned every scar into a story. Never made me feel ashamed of what I've seen. So tonight I'm laying down every wall I built around. I don't need to figure out all this love is really about. I just know it's real and it is mine, and you've been here the whole damn time. The candle's still burning after all the times I ran from you. The candle's still burning. I was the one who made it through. You didn't need me fearless, you just needed me to try. And the candle's still burning. Gonna hold you close tonight. I used to think that love was something loud, somebody proving it out proud. But you showed me love is in the small, the staying, not the standing tall. It's the candle that you never blew out, even when you had every reason to. It's the trust that lived beyond the doubt that finally brought me back to you. The candle's still burning after every storm we both came through. The candle's still burning. I'm not running, I'm right here with you. You gave me something steady when the whole world felt like a wave. And the candle's still burning. Baby, I'm finally not afraid. Still burning, still here, still burn, still yours. We said too much, didn't mean half of it. Come here. Silence filled the living room, heavier than before. Both of us just staring at the floor. Pride sitting on our shoulders like it wouldn't move, but underneath the tension I still felt you. Not as my opponent, but as my love. Someone worth the effort and rising above a heated moment. We don't have to win every debate. Sometimes love means we wait till it's soft. After the arguments, when the volume drops, when the anger fades and the blaming stops, we remember why we're side by side. After the arguments, we choose to try. Over slowly, not dramatic at all. Just your hand reaching, breaking the wall. I see the apology in your eyes before you even speak or justify. And I meet you halfway, no scoreboard kept, just two tired hearts that overstepped. Coming back together, it's not about who was right, it's about holding tight. When it's hard, when the volume drops, when the anger fades and the blame stops, we remember why we're side by side. After the arguments, so we choose to try. by tonight. I see the hurt behind your smile. Come closer for a while. I know you learn to be careful with every promise you heard. Every forever turn fragile, every I love you blurred. So you keep your guard up high, like it's safer on your own. But even the strongest heart still wants a place called home. When your voice starts shaking, like you're scared I'll walk away, I just move a little closer, let my silence say, I'm not here to fix you, I'm just here to stay through the heavy memories that won't fade away. Let me be your steady, hold me through it. When the past comes back around, hold me through it. When your strength feels like it's drowned, we don't have to solve it all, we just stand and let it fall. Piece by piece we'll make it right. Hold me through it tonight. You apologize for crying, like your tears are inconvenient, but I see them as reminders that your love is still resilient. You don't need to be unbreakable, you don't need to pretend. Every scar you're showing me just knocks me deeper in. If you wake up from a night now and your breathing's out of pace, I'll be right here beside you. No distance in this space, let your shoulders drop. You don't have to fight every fear that follows in the quiet of the night. I'm not going anywhere. Hold me through it, even when you doubt yourself. Hold me through it. We don't need nobody else. Step by step we'll learn to trust, turning pain into something just warm enough to feel like light. Hold me through it tonight. No fixing, no pressure, just you and me. Breathing, stay, finally free. No fixing, 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 no fixing. It's almost 2 and the city's quiet. Your head resting on my shoulder. No words, just breathing slow. Streetlight shadows on your skin. Your fingers tracing circles on my hand. We don't rush this kind of feeling. We let the silence understand. Your eyes say more than talking, like you finally found your place. Every wall you built so high falls gently in this space. I don't need a perfect mold, just this couch and you right here. Every second feels intentional, every whisper crystal clear. If the world wakes up tomorrow and tries to pull us apart, I'll still remember tonight the rhythm of your heart. How you leaned into my chest like you knew I wouldn't move. Stay with me in this midnight without noise. Let the quiet make the choice. We don't need the morning light, we're already shining bright. Close enough to feel the truth, nothing forced, nothing to prove. In this midnight without noise, you and I, we found our voice. But told me love felt fragile, like it never stayed too long. But I see the way you soften when I pull you close and strong. Not strong in loud expressions, just steady like the tide. I'm not here to overwhelm you, I'm here to stand aside. Every doubt you went holding, you can lay it on my chest. I don't mind the weight you carry, we'll let honesty do the rest. If your past still tries to echo in the cold We're both a little broken in here. Maybe that's exactly why this works. You came in quiet, didn't ask for much. Just a little honesty and a careful touch. Said your last one left you smaller than you were, and you weren't sure you trusted anymore for sure. I didn't rush to fill the silence with a reassurance. Didn't promise you a perfect love without insurance. Just pulled the chair a little closer to your side and said, I've got some walls too, let's take our time. Because I've been where you are, looking at the door, wondering if love is worth the wreckage anymore. But something in your voice that night felt like the very first crack of light. And maybe we're both carrying something heavy. Maybe that's the very thing that makes us right. Two people who have learned what they don't want, finally ready to step into the light. Paper thin walls between us now. We can hear each other breathe and we can finally allow. Paper thin walls, the thinnest they've ever been. Baby, I can feel your heartbeat and you can feel mine within. We don't need to be completely healed to start. We just need the courage just to open up our hearts. Paper thin walls. And I'm grateful that you let me see behind yours. We stayed up talking till the street lights dimmed outside. Went from strangers into something neither could describe. You told me about the night you thought you'd never trust, and I told you I've been living in the shell of who I was. But somewhere in the telling something opened up, like the long-held breath before you raised the cup. I saw you smile for real for the first time slow, and something in my chest just let it go. Because love the second time around is not naive. It's two people with a reason to believe that what they've been through wasn't waste, but preparation for this place. So here we are, a little scared and open, standing in the middle of the thing we've always wanted. I don't wanna rush the beauty of the becoming, baby, let's just let it breathe. Don't let us run it. Paper thin walls between us now, learning how to lean on each other and allow. Paper thin walls, nothing left to hide. Baby, I'm right here and I'm not leaving your side. We don't have to have it figured out to feel. We just need the willingness to keep it real. Paper thin walls. And everything I see in you, I want more of. Healing isn't always loud. Sometimes it's a hand found in the dark. Sometimes it's two quiet people choosing to be brave enough to start. I won't pretend I have no fears, won't pretend the past don't leave its years. But I can choose you in this moment, and let choosing be enough to keep us clear. Paper thin walls between us now. Never thought I want someone to see me this way somehow. Paper thin walls, and I'm not afraid. Baby, you're the safest place I've ever stayed. We don't need the armor anymore tonight. We just need each other and a little bit of light. Paper thin walls. And I thank God you let me pass yours. You don't even know. You don't even know what you do to me when you're just being you. I've always had a restless mind, running circles late at night, overthinking every sign, every wrong and right. But when you sit beside me and speak in that steady tone, it's like the noise inside finally dims and slows. You don't try to fix me, you just let me land in the space you create with your open hand, and that means everything. If peace had a sound, it'd be your voice saying my name like it's a choice you're glad to make. In your calm I find my balance, in your arms there's no challenge, just a softness I can trust, no sudden rush. In your calm it's enough. You don't compete with chaos, you outlast it. You let the storm pass through without reacting, and I'm learning from you how to breathe, how not to turn every doubt into grief. You hold my hand when my thoughts spin fast, and remind you gently not every feeling lasts. That patience wins. If I lean into you, I don't fall. You steady me through it all without trying. In your calm I find my balance, in your arms there's no challenge, just a softness I can trust, no sudden rush. In your calm it's enough. In your calm, I don't need saving, just someone who stays. And you do it quiet ways. And in your calm I found my home, not a place but a tone. In your touch, in your trust, in your calm it's enough. Stay, stay here. I'm right here. I don't know when we got quiet, but I'm not ready to let this go. We used to talk until the morning found us there. Now we scroll through silence in the same cold air, same bed, same room, but something's moved between, like a language that we both forgot we need. I'm not pointing fingers, I play my part in this. Somewhere in the routine I let things get dismissed. Stopped asking how you really were inside, started assuming that you're fine meant fine. And I catch you staring out the window late, like you're looking for a version of us we can recreate. I wanna reach across the room, but I don't know if there's still room. So I'm standing at the edge of what we built together, wondering if you'd reach back if I reached out. Because I still believe in us completely, and I can't leave without finding out. It's like rainfall on repeat, same cloud, same street, but I still want the rain. Rainfall on repeat, cause even in the gray you're still my everything. I'm not ready to call this the ending, I'm not ready to walk away from what we are. Rainfall on repeat, baby, storms don't mean the love is gone, it's just a scar. I found an old voicemail from 2 summers past. You were laughing at something small, I heard it and was shaking fast. Because that woman in the court and love so free, I wanna be the reason you laugh like that for me. I Think we let the world wear us too thin. Forgot to guard the sacred space we keep within. The date nights got replaced with tired eyes, and I love you became habit in disguise. So tonight I'm cooking dinner, setting the table right, pulling out the music that we loved that night. No agenda, no big speech, just trying to bring us back within reach. Because I remember who we were when we were easy. I remember how your eyes would find me first. I wanna peel back every layer of the busy and get back to us before it hurts. Like rain fall on repeat, same love, same heat. I just need you to feel it again. I'd rather weather every storm than lose my best friend. I'm not ready to call this the ending. I'm not ready to let the distance win. Rain fall on repeat, baby, let's start over. Let me in. We don't need a grand gesture or a perfect conversation. Sometimes love just needs a quiet, honest moment and a hand. I'm not asking you to forget the ways I let you down. I'm just asking for the chance to help us both understand what we have is worth the work, worth the awkward and the hurt, worth the early morning trying, worth the healing and the learning not to hide. It's like rain fall and repeat, and I love the rain fall and repeat. Every drop of memory, every storm a healing scar. I'm not ready to call this the ending. Standing here with everything I feel. Baby, this right here, this love is real. Still here, still yours, still standing in the rain with you. Still here, still yours. The space here on my side of the bed, if you want it. I used to keep my world small, just enough for me. Didn't leave much room for vulnerability, but you walked in slowly, didn't force the door, just stood there patient, like you've been here before. Now I'm clearing out corners I didn't know I had, making room for your laughter in places once sad. It's not about rushing, it's about making space. You don't have to move in tomorrow, just stay tonight. Let's see how it feels in this soft light. Two hearts adjusting, there's room for two. In this life I'm building, room for you. In every dream I'm holding, not crowded, not confined, just open and aligned. There's room for two, if you wanted to. I'm learning how to share my fears and plans, the parts of me that not everyone understands. You listen without judgment like it's easy to do, but I know it's rare that someone shows up like you. I'm not offering perfection, just honesty and time, a future that unfolds one day at a time, with both of us deciding what love means. We can take it slow, no pressure to prove, just steady steps when we choose to move side by side. There's room for two in the plans I made, room for you in every risk I take. If you're ready to begin, it's two for two. If they wanted to. Ooh, it's not about losing two. I didn't know love could feel this calm till I found your arms. I used to measure feelings by how high they climbed. If it wasn't dramatic, I thought it wasn't mine. But you came in steady, no chaos in your tone. You showed me affection can feel like home. No guessing where you stand, no silent test to pass, just simple reassurance that doesn't fade fast. And every time I doubt it, you prove it again. You don't raise your voice to make a point, you just hold my hand when I feel disjointed and let me breathe. I'm safe in your arms, no alarms in my chest, no racing heart trying to second guess, just warmth in the dark, like a quiet spark that doesn't burn out fast. I'm safe in your arms at last. Ooh, you listen when I ramble about things that scare me. You don't turn away when the truth gets heavy. And when I shut down, you don't take it wrong. You wait by my side till I come back strong. Love like this is gentle, it's not weak, it's built on honesty and stay feet. I never feel alone, even in silence. You make space for my flaws like they belong. You somehow with you, they don't feel wrong. They just feel human. I'm safe in your arms, no alarms in my chest, no racing heart try to second guess, just warmth in the dark, like a quiet spark that doesn't burn out fast. I'm safe in your arms at last. I don't need more, no crashing waves, just a steady show. I'm safe in your arms when my guard can't fall. No fear of losing what we built at all. Just trust in the dark. Two steady hearts holding through the past. I'm safe in your arms. Stay right here, don't move away. This calm is everything. your reflection in my soul. Streetlights dancing on your skin, taxi windows closing in, your laughter echoing through the night. Every step feels right. We don't need crowded rooms, just the rhythm of this tune. Velvet air, it's between us. Every glance pulls me near. When you're here, nothing's unclear. Under velvet lights, you and I ignite, slow and bright through the night. Under velvet lights, time stands still. Feel the thrill, it's so real. Your hand sliding into mine, like it always knew the time. Every corner feels brand new when I'm walking next to you. Heartbeat sinking to the bass, soft desire in your face. We're alone in the crowd. Let the city fade. We don't need an escape, just your gaze. Under velvet lights, you and I ignite, slow and bright through the night. Under velvet lights, time stands still. Feel the thrill, it's so real. Stay with me to the dawn. We'll keep moving on and on. No control, just the flow. Under velvet lights, we're right. What love feels like, pure and bright. Velvet lights, velvet lights. City slow, we don't go. Stay close. Come here. We got nowhere to be. Just you, me in this moment. Sunday morning sun coming through the blinds. You still half asleep, but you look so fine. Coffee on the counter getting cold again. Neither one of us minds, we got time to spend. You put a record on, something soft and old. Pull me off the couch before the first verse rolls. Say we don't need a reason or a special place, just your arms around me and a little bit of space. And the whole wide world can wait outside that door. We got everything we need right here on this floor. No agenda, no alarm, just your heartbeat and your charm. And I swear I've never known a quiet loud enough to fill me up this way. Every simple thing about you got me wanting every single day. Slow like Sunday, that's how you love me. Easy in the morning, warm throughout the day. Slow like Sunday, nothing above me. Just the way you hold me makes it all okay. You don't need the drama or the grand display. Baby, slow like Sunday is the only way. Slow like Sunday, yeah. That's how stayed in our groove. Nowhere to be running, nothing left to prove. You made us something simple out of what we had. Turned a lazy Sunday to the best I've ever had. I used to fill my weekends running from myself. Kept my heart too busy sitting on the shelf. But you showed me stillness doesn't mean you're stuck. Sometimes the greatest feeling is when you stop and look. And I look at you and something settles in. Like every restless part of me can breathe again. So I pull you a little close, and I mean it when I say the most. That every version of my loving have been waiting just for this. Something real and something gentle, something I was scared to miss. Slow like Sunday, that's how you love me. Tender in the silence, warm throughout the day. Slow like Sunday, nothing can rush me. When you're in my arms, I got no need to race away. You don't need the fireworks or the grand parade, baby. Slow like Sunday is the love we made. Slow like Sunday, yeah. That's how I wanna stay. People chase the fast and loud, always chasing through the crowd. But I found the whole world in one room on a Sunday afternoon. No performance, no pretending, just two people understanding that the love that lasts forever is the love that's soft and slow together. Slow like Sunday, that's how you save me. Gently pulling me back every time I'd stray. Slow like Sunday, nothing can fade this. Every simple moment got a lot to say. You don't need the spotlight or the grand bouquet, baby. Slow like Sunday is where I wanna stay. Slow like Sunday, yeah. Every single day, yeah. Stay right here, don't move, perfect.
I've watched you become something extraordinary, and I get to be right here for all of it.
I remember when you'd flinch at compliments, like you didn't know what to do with being meant. You'd laugh it off or change the subject fast, like good things were too fragile and too hard to grasp. But slowly, slowly something shifted in your spine. Started holding your head up a little more with time. Started saying what you needed without fear. Started letting people love you without running here. And I've been watching it the way you watch the dawn, the way the light creeps in before the dark is gone. Quiet and beautiful and earned, one of the finest things I've ever learned. You don't even know how far you've come from the version of yourself that used to run. But I've been keeping every moment in my heart. Baby, I've been watching from the start. You're softer than before, not weak but open. You're softer than before, not lost but free. You're softer than before, and it's the most beautiful thing that these eyes have ever had the grace to see. Heavy armor down and traded fear for solid ground. You're softer than before, and I love you even more than I did then. You call called me on a Tuesday, voice a little light. Said I stood up for myself today, it felt right. I had to turn away so you couldn't see me smile. You've been working up to that moment for a while. I think about the nights you questioned your own worth, when the love you gave so freely was in return. And I couldn't make it faster or take the weight, just stayed beside you close and told you to be great. Because greatness isn't loud and isn't overnight, it's the quiet daily choosing of your own light. And you've been choosing every day. Baby, look how far you made your way. And I'm not saying you were broken, no, you were always whole. You just needed room to grow. The sea was always there beneath the ground. Baby, look at what you found. It's so much stronger,
softer than before.
You've lasted longer,
the fire in the cold,
and everything between. You became the most magnificent thing I've ever seen. You laid the heavy stories down and found your own 2 feet on solid ground. You're softer than before, and I'm so proud to call you mine. Some people think that soft means giving in, but I watched you be soft and still win. Soft enough to ask for what you need, soft enough to plant a brand new seed. There's a courage in the gentle and the still, in the quiet choosing of your own free will. And you've got more of that than anyone I know. Baby, that's your most beautiful glow.
You're softer than before,
Still growing, glowing,
you're softer than before.
and finally knowing that the love you give deserves to come right back to you. And I'm the lucky one who gets to give it true. You keep the heavy armor up, you let the tender lead the strong. You're softer than before. Baby, stay exactly where you are. Keep going. I'm right here. So proud of you. Come closer, I won't speak too loud. Just listen. You say you're scared of promises that sound too good to trust, so I won't dress it up in gold or turn it into dust. I'll say it's simple, like it's meant to be. I care about you deeply, and that's enough for me. I don't need a spotlight to prove what I feel. I'd rather show it slowly, make sure it's real. Every touch intentional, every word true. You don't need a question where I stand. If you reach for reassurance, here's my hand. It's not going anywhere.
This is softly spoken love,
Not a shout from above,
just a steady kind of tone.
saying you're not alone. No pressure,
No rush,
no rush,
no rush.
just warmth in the hush.
This is softly spoken love,
And it's more than enough. I've seen how your shoulders tighten when things feel unsure, so I'll be the kind of presence that's steady and pure. No sudden disappearances, no mixed hypnosis, just clear intention and time well spent. You don't have to burn this by being someone new. I like the way you are when you're just you, flaws and all included. That's what I choose. Let the quiet reassure what words don't prove. Feel the calm when we don't move, just breathing close. This is always spoken love, growing slow, rising up. Not dramatic, not extreme, just honest and clean. If you lean into my touch, you'll feel it's not too much. This is softly spoken love. This is softly spoken love. That's all that it knows. This is softly spoken. No big declarations, just me and you studying truth. You never make it loud, but I notice every time you show up early when I need you most. Not for applause, not to boast. You sit beside me quietly when I'm overwhelmed, never trying to overwhelm. You remember small details that I forget, like how I take my coffee or what upsets my fragile moods. You don't disappear when things get real. You lean in closer when I reveal the parts I hide. It's the way you stay when it's not easy, the way you stay when I'm not steady. Through every doubt, you stick around. It's the way you stay that holds me down. You don't threaten leaving in heated fights. You don't make love a list of rights. You choose connection over control. You see the bigger picture of our goal. And every time I stumble or lose pace, you meet me gently in that space without resentment. That kind of loyalty is rare to find. You don't just say it, you show it in time. Again and again, it's the way you stay when it's not easy, the way you stay when I'm not steady.
trust. No spotlight needed unless you. And I'm grateful you never make it loud. Never make it loud. You'll never make it. You'll never make it. You'll never make it loud. Candles low, your shadow on the wall, stay right there. Wine glasses half full, but we're not even drinking. We're too busy laughing at the way we've been thinking about how we almost missed this, trying to play it cool. Now look at us, breaking our own rules. Your fingers tracing patterns on the back of my hand, like you're reading every line, trying to understand what I've been holding back in plain sight. If I lean a little closer, will you stay? If I say I need you, will you sway into me? Under soft lights, everything feels right. No distractions inside, just you in my eyes. We don't need a crowd, we don't need it loud. In this gentle night, under soft lights. You tell me you'll feel different when it's just us two, like the world gets smaller and the feeling gets true. I know exactly what you mean. It's the way you exhale when I pull you near and your doubts grow pale. There's no rush in your body, no tension in your tone, just a quiet understanding that we found our own kind of rhythm that fits. Like the candles burn low, let time drift by. We don't need to measure what feels this right, just let it be. Everything feels right, no distractions inside, just you in my eyes. We don't need a crowd, we don't need a loud. In this gentle night, under soft lights. This moment froze, I wouldn't mind living right here in the slice of time. ignite under soft lights. Candles fading slow, still holding you close to me. I know you're probably awake, thinking like I am. The ceiling fan keeps turning, like it's counting every thought. Your side of the bed is colder than I ever thought. I reach across the mattress out of pure reflex, like maybe you're still here, just turned your back to rest. I replay our last conversation, every word we didn't say. Wonder if you feel it to this distance. Every day it's quiet but it's heavy, like rain about to fall. If I call right now, would you let it ring? Or would you pick up before the second ring like you used to? When you can't sleep, do you think of me like I'm thinking of you in this empty room? When you can't breathe from the space between, tell me honestly, are you missing me? Ooh, are you missing me? I try to stay distracted, keep my schedule tight, but memories get louder in the middle of the night. You laugh in the kitchen, your hoodie on my chair. Every little reminder says you're not here. I'm not asking for perfection, just a way back into the version of us before we let down wind. I still feel your heartbeat, even from afar. If you're staring at your phone like I am now, maybe we don't need to figure it all out. Just start with hello. When you can't sleep, do you think of me like I'm thinking of you in this empty room? When you can't breathe from the space between, tell me honestly, are you missing? Off, still away, waiting on your name. I've seen all of you, and I'm still here. It's not nothing, that's everything. You apologize for taking up too much space, for talking through your feelings at a difficult pace. But baby, that's the part of you I signed up for. Every complicated layer, every cracked door. I watched you cry over things you couldn't name, seen you build yourself back up and do it again. You think your broken edges make you hard to hold, but I think that's exactly where you shine like gold. So don't you dim yourself down on my account. I want the full version, every single doubt, the messy and the soft, the grounded and the lost. Because I didn't fall for the perfect picture, I fell for the truth behind your eyes. I didn't need you polished or together, I just needed you, no compromise. You're worn in, not worn out. That's the difference, that's what this is all about. Worn in, like something real, like the kind of love that time can only heal. Every scar you carry as a story, every story brought you here to me. You're worn in, baby, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. You said your last love made you feel like you were too sensitive, too deep, too much for someone to choose. But I sit across from you and think about how wrong that anyone could hear your heart and not wanna belong. I remember when you flinched the first time I held on, like you were waiting for the moment I'd be gone. But I pressed my forehead close to yours and said, I'm not them, baby, let that go instead. You exhaled something heavy into air that night, and something shifted warm and soft inside the light, like a window cracked in spring after a long cold everything. And I don't need you healed completely, I just need you honest and present here. Every layer you've been hiding, baby, I want all of it, I'm near. You're worn in, not worn out. That's the difference, that's what love is all about. Worn in, like something kept, like the kind of tender you can't just forget. Every wall you carried has been holding, every wound has been your teacher too. You're worn in, and I'm grateful for every single thing that led you here to me and you. You ain't always better, some things need time to become what they're meant to be. Like leather getting softer, like a song you hear 100 times before you really hear it clearly. I don't want the version of you that hasn't lived yet, I want the one that knows exactly what was worth the pain. Worn in means you made it, and I love everything that made you who you are today. You're worn in, not worn out. That's the beauty, that's what real love is about. Worn in, like something true, like the only thing I ever wanna come back to. Every chapter you've been carrying led you to the peace you feel right here. You're worn in, I'm staying every single day, year after year. You're enough, exactly like this. You're enough, exactly like this. I don't need fireworks, just this right here. I've seen love burn bright and fade to smoke, heard every grand promise that people spoke. But what we have feels different, it doesn't shout, it settles in slowly without a doubt. You make coffee every morning the same calm way, kissing my cheek lightly before your day. It's in the little things. No headlines written, no big display, just steady affection day by day. And I'm okay that. I want a quiet kind of forever, something steady, something better. Not a rush that disappears, but a love that stays for years through every kind of weather. I want a quiet kind of forever. We talk about the future like it's normal talk, not a heavy pressure, just a casual walk through ideas of houses and growing old, with stories layered and hands to hold. I don't feel trapped, I feel secure, like every uncertain thought finds a cure when you look at me. If forever looks like this, I don't need more, just your footsteps across this floor.